Good morning, Ray. Thank you for coming. Please help yourself to breakfast anonymously sponsored. Just two interesting thoughts on the Parsha. You know, you're dealing with 12 spies that went out, and of course 10 of them were bad, had bad reports. In fact, according to some opinion, there's actually 24 spies that went out, because each tribal chief they were elderly, they have somebody help them catch up their stuff. So his opinion was 24. So how is it that they couldn't come? They were sent by Moshe Rabbeinu. How could it be that they had such a bad report? And Yehoshua sent only 2 spies, and everything worked out. Yehoshua was a student. You would think the grand rabbi, the grand master, the grand rabbi would be the one to be more successful than the student. So the answer is that Yehoshua sent 2 people. I don't even know who they are. They had no axe to grind. But Moshe sent out heads of tribes. They each had an axe to grind. He had to report back to the tribe, so therefore they couldn't come to a consensus, unfortunately. But here's the thing, though. Moshe gives them instructions. Go look at the land, whether it's good or bad. Bad? Why would even Moshe talk about being bad? So the chief rabbi of the Holy Land always used to welcome people with the following thing: Baruch Hashem, God should bless you from Zion. And he always used to say, you always have to see the good. Rei Tu B'Yishlaim, you always have to see the good. No matter how things are, you have to find the good part of it. And the chief rabbi used to tell the story about a beggar went to Gershon, a wealthy guy, and he wants a donation. So they end the conversation, and the wealthy man says, where are you from? He goes, originally my family, I'm from Vilna. Vilna? What's happening in Vilna? So the beggar goes, well, things are going very well in Vilna. There are shuls and schools are flourishing. Overjoyed, Gershon gave him 10 rubles. A nice sum of money. He meets another beggar outside, and the beggar said, how do you make out with the rich man? He goes, he gave me 10 rubles. He goes, what's the secret? He goes, I told him I was from Vilna, and that seemed to be very pleasing to him. So this other beggar goes in, and he sees the rich guy. The rich guy goes, where are you from? He goes, I'm from Vilna. He goes, oh, I'm from Vilna too. He goes, tell me, how are things in Vilna? So he says, well, not so good. There are many bars and taverns, gambling houses, cabarets, and houses of immorality. Is that so? Gershon said. And he gave the guy, the second beggar, half a ruble. So the beggar says, why did you give me half a ruble? The other guy, you gave him 10 rubles. What's going on over here? So Gershon said, aha, the other person spoke of shuls and yeshivas. Eventually, obviously he's been in these places. You talk about the bars and taverns and the bad places, that's where you've probably been hanging out. And therefore, that's why I'm only giving you half a ruble. You can go to look at the same city, but it depends on your attitude. Is what you're looking for. You always have to look for the good. Don't look for the bad. Yes, you can find bad things, but always look for the good, especially when it comes to Yerushalayim. Have a wonderful day. Have a great Shabbos.